Hey guys, Rob Murphy from Holistic Healing Choices here. Now today I want to talk about the Man Up Warrior program. So what this is a coaching service that includes a bit of an app, but much more than that as well. I'm currently using these guys. This isn't a sponsored video, this is just my thoughts on the service itself. So to begin with, I just came across their ad on Facebook. A sponsored ad, gave it a click, had a phone call with them, and I thought, you know what, I like the sound of this, so I'm going to sign up. And they gave me a pretty good deal. So what it is 26 weeks. Now, over that 26 weeks, you get access to the app that we'll dive into in a second. Gives you workouts that they can send a meal plan through, and you can get that by email as well. Just a PDF file of some of the meals to follow, as well as mental health, clarity, guidance, all those sort of things. So they take a holistic view. Now, a lot of the mental health stuff and some of the streaming bits and pieces that they do, they're moving more to Facebook with their private Facebook group, which is great as well. You get tailored workouts. So you follow about a 4-week routine with each set workout. And the thing I found about them is that they are really designed to get you right from like an absolute beginner, doing the little bits and pieces, building up until you're doing those compound exercises. So for myself, because I have access to a gym, we started out with things that I haven't done before, like rack pulls, which are grabbing the bar from just at your knees, coming right up into the end of a deadlift pose. And then you do like your little basic deadlifts going from the ground to your knees. So you're building that little bit halfway and then the other half. I've never done that before. I've just always done deadlifts. So that's a great way of building those little foundations up. Are you weaker at the start or at the last part of the lift? So for you to find that out, and as well as getting into a routine, being consistent, adding other bits and pieces like breath work or cold showers into your routine, and keeping a consistent habit of 10,000 steps a day. So we're going to dive in and have a look at the app. And as you can see, here is my dashboard. So this is the screen basically I come to. These are my things to do for today. And the breath work I've done, so you can just easily tick that off. But if we go in and have a look at it, it gives you a little guided video when you hit start of...
Welcome. This is a guided reading session.
What to do. So you can just follow that one through, and then as you start that, the first time you do that, it comes up for you, you get an instructional video for that. Not hold your hand, but they help you through the entire way so that you know what you're doing at each step. So with that one too, he showed you like, here's how we do this, and then here's advanced mode where the 90 seconds that he's holding his breath, he's doing push-ups through it as well. And the 10,000 steps, I'm sure I've done that for today as well. I've done many stairs today. And so you can see there I've completed those ones today, and you get your overall progress for the month. Then if you go to your schedule, here's where you see everything here, and you can add things to it if you want to as well. So if you say, yep, I'm going to do a 10k run or something on this day, you can add it in there for yourself. But if we go back to Friday, well, I did do that, and we can have a look at what exercise. So I'm currently, I think I've got 10 weeks left or 8 weeks left on the program. So here is what deadlift day looks like for me. So you do one set at 5 reps, 65%, up to 85% there. And then here as well with your reps of different exercises to help assist get that lift better and get your tone up. So here we've got this single arm dumbbell row, and you can see it's part of a circuit here. I haven't got any sets saved for today because I did them all yesterday, today being Saturday when I'm recording this. So here's date, Saturday 29th, reps, however many you want to add that you did, and you wait and then save. And so if I just hit save there, you can see now that it's changed to set saved 1. This is where one little bit of a criticism comes out, and it's not their fault. I think it's just a programming thing with the app. If I go out of that completely, like let's say I drop a bead of sweat on there and it hits back or something, or the app does crash, which I have had happen time to time, it's just unexpectedly exited, if I go back in, view my workout, start, you can see that my set save for today is back to 0 for that exercise. So that does get annoying. It doesn't very often happen, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, just when it does, it is a bit annoying. Now, each week you will be going through, so your results tracking. View results data, so you'll check in your body weight. And then you can measure that up again, so I'll just have a look. What's been happening? So you can see right at the start I was about 105 and I'm currently sitting around 96, which is great. And so it's just an easy way for you to track that and for your coach to track that, because they have access to this on here as well. As you can see in my dashboard up here, I can talk to my coach as well. Every week you get about a phone call from them, a little bit about saying what's working, what's not, which is one of the best parts about it as well, is that they are completely adaptable to your needs. If you don't have access to a gym or anything, you can just do bodyweight stuff. If bulking up and leaning out or like getting stronger isn't your goal and you want more cardio stuff, they can arrange that for you as well. There was a time where I burnt out, so my coach just said, don't worry about the weights stuff, we'll leave that on there just so we know where your progress is and what phase you're onto. But we'll add in some stretching, we'll add in some more breath work, we'll do some more stuff for you to get you back on your feet, and I really appreciated that. So your progress photos as well, as you can see, a front, back and side shot so your coach can see how you're progressing, and it's a good thing that you can look at for yourself as well. So you can see the 17th of June all the way up to now. You can have a look and, you know, see how you're progressing as well. And then on the app too, especially when you start, there are mindset training for you as well. Winning the day, being the warrior, being able to say no. Are you going to be the thermometer or the thermostat? Which I've done a little video on here myself. And that's about it. So you got all your programs and everything else as well on here. And you can go through, do what you want, but also doing what you're prescribed to do each day as well, and check that off, and your coach is keeping track of that as well. And so that is about it. It's a complete health system. Not overbearing, but at the same time, if you don't do the work, you won't see the results either. They're not here to hold your hand specifically, but they are there to assist if you need any help whatsoever. And if I say, hey, I don't like some of the food that you're giving me, right, okay, cool, here's another meal plan that we can work with. That one doesn't work, or we want to change something out. They're completely adaptable in their approach to it. Or these exercises aren't working because I've got a bunged shoulder, we'll throw these ones in instead. Like, I've had nothing but like an awesome time while doing this with them. There has been a few weeks where I have gone up in weight, and that might have been just because I've put on a little bit more muscle or gained a bit more strength or whatever. Or because, you know, I had a horrible weekend and it's been harder for me to lose that weight during that week. But they're completely fine with that. They're not going to pander around. It's just like, okay, well, we just have to do better this week. And I've had a positive experience the whole way through so far, and changed mentally as well. As I've been getting better, as I've been getting more into what I've been doing with it, I've felt great so far. So the results are sort of speaking for themselves as I'm coming down in that weight. And then being able to track that as well, what I was lifting at the start of it versus what I'm lifting now, because you can do some of that as well. And most of the exercises, should I say, have a little video. So if you don't know what you're doing, you can just watch a little video that they've got a demonstration of for it. And their Facebook group is good. They regularly shout out members who have been doing great things to inspire you as well, but also to give recognition for good work and good habits that these people have been doing. So it is a fantastic system. And I would wholeheartedly rate this a 9 out of 10 experience that they give. Over this whole 6 months that we've been doing it, things are going very, very well. With the whole app, the whole situation, losing weight, feeling better, and gaining a bit more discipline than I used to have. So all up, fantastic. If you feel you need that little bit of a kick in the arse or a little bit more support where you're not getting the results that you want, maybe give these guys a go. because I can tell you from my personal experience, I don't think I've felt stronger than I'm feeling the strongest I've felt in a very long time. And that's saying something. Cardio needs a little bit of work, but that wasn't what I joined for, so I need to kick my own ass about that. The only sort of recommendations I will, like I've said, there's a little bit of trouble with the app sometimes if it does exit out, and if you're doing maybe doing 5 and 5 sets, which is what you do, like you get up to the third one, it exits out, then you're only going to have 2 there. It's a little bit annoying on that to save that on there, but it's a little minor gripe. And what I would like to see is a little bit more of the mindset training. Basically, all it comes down to is you have to have the discipline and willpower to do what you need to do, or don't succumb to temptations like beer, lollies, whatever your poison may be. And there's only so many times you can sort of say that without sounding like a broken record. But just that regular sort of motivation, determination training, I think would go a little bit further. They do a good job of when they do it, but it is only for the first 4 weeks that I've found. But other than that, talking about food and calories and all that sort of stuff with my coach has been great. A bit of an awareness around that sort of thing, because it's not something I delve into too much. So, Man Not Warrior program, I would wholeheartedly recommend it. Once again, this isn't sponsored. They don't even know that I'm doing or making this video, but it's just something I thought I want to shout these guys out because I've seen the results happen for myself, so I'm very appreciative, and this is just my way of showing gratitude, being able to spread the message a bit more. But anyway guys, that's it for this video. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.